off my face.
What is this called? What is this called? Mouth.
Mouth.
What is this called?
No.
And what is she doing?
Clapping.
And this is called a
Mouth.
good boy.
You are the oldest man.
A cow says moo.
Moo.
Good boy. A cow says
Moo.
what are these called?
Ear.
Nice job, Max. A cow says
Boo.
and this is your
Juju.
chin. Excellent job. Try this.
Hey.
Good. Try this. Can you rub your hands?
Rub your nails.
Touch your head.
Your hair.
Good job. What is this? What's she doing?
Ah.
Crying. Nice job. Do this. This is called
Hair.
awesome job. Try this. Beautiful, Max. What is she doing? What is she doing? Drinking.
Drinking.
What is she doing?
Drinking.
Nice job. How about this girl? What is she doing?
Drinking.
What is she doing? Climbing the ladder.
Climbing the ladder.
What is she doing?
Climbing the ladder.
Good boy, do this.
Do this.
Nice job. Max, can you show me opening?
Opening.
Put your hands down, please. Show me opening.
Opening.
Show me opening.
Opening.
There you go. Nice job, Max. Show me opening.
Opening.
Show me opening.
Show me opening.
There you go. Good boy, Max.
So explain to me how errorless correction works.
It's a prompt and fade procedure. He made a mistake on the opening. So what I did is I immediately gave my instruction again. So I said, show me opening, and then I model prompted it, and then he did it, and then I faded it to just show me opening, and he wasn't able to do it, so I had to prompt again, and then I stopped it there.
So the idea is to, in errorless correction, is to, just as it says, errorless. You don't let him make a mistake.
Right. Exactly.
If he doesn't come up with the answer, how fast does he have to come up with the answer?
In 3 seconds.
So if he doesn't come up with the answer in 3 seconds, then you show him the right answer. And then he does that several times until you start fading the prompt of whether it's the physical activity or what you're saying until he's doing it on his own.
Exactly.
Okay.
And sometimes he will make errors because we do have to kind of do a recheck at the end and see whether or not. So
is the idea here that he masters the knowledge of certain things, but because he's learning this, that eventually he will be able to do that on his own?
right.
That's the concept? Okay.
What's this called?
His head.
Find your nose.
Find your nose. Nose.
Find your nose.
No.
Good boy. Find your nose.
No.
Put your head up, please. Put your head up. Find your nose.
Find your nose.
Nice job. Find your nose. Find your nose. Thank you. The itsy bitsy.
Oh,
You need to say that better. Keep your hands down. Put your head up. The itsy bitsy.
spider.
Thank you. Can you find your nose?
That is the
Find your nose.
spider.
Find your nose.
Find your nose. Find your nose.
Right here.
I know.
Find your nose. There you
Find
go.
your
Thank
nose.
you.
Now explain what just went on with that little interchange.
I was unable to fade the prompts. And he wasn't responding. This should be a mastered item, so it could be that his motivation isn't high enough.
Okay. But I noticed you were kind of wrestling with his arms, getting him down to this neutral position. What is that
Oh,
about?
the neutral position. This is kind of the ready position. We're still working on that a little bit because kids will fiddle with this. He's fiddling with his mouth, so the way I do that. Fold your hands. Fold your hands.
Oh, yeah, ears.
Thank you. Fold your hands. Fold your hands. Fold your hands. Can you fold them? Like this?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Good boy. Nice hands.
So the idea is that the reinforcer in this case is this guy right here. So we're watching a movie that we like, and we give him the instruction to fold his hands.
And if his hands come
There you go.
unfolded, then the movie goes off. We take some time during the day to work on that specifically, where I'm not doing any items. I'll just work on this. Hold your hands, please. Boy. Because if I were to focus on it, throughout
Pull on me.
Now, some people looking at this would say this works great as long as you have a DVD that you can keep playing with.
No,
What's the concept behind this learning so that what happens when there's no DVD available?
Well, we have to fade it out. We use the most powerful reinforcer in order to get compliance, and then we're going to fade that out eventually. As far as teaching goes, sometimes we'll use things like edibles. Hold your hands, please. Fold them.
Hold it.
Thank you. Sometimes we'll use things like edibles, and also some tangible things that he likes, like this thing. He loves that. And then we'll pair that with our social reinforcement. So, I'll rub his head, I'll, say, great job, stuff like that. And he starts to pair my voice with good things. So eventually I can fade these things out to where he's just getting social reinforcement.
So is the concept here that you pair this enough until he is doing the learning simply because he's enjoying the learning? The learning becomes kind of the game as opposed to needing the video. Mm-hmm. Okay.
A lot of kids will eventually get to the point where they want to come right to the table because they know this is where they get, a lot of good social interaction where we're getting one-on-one time, and they really enjoy that. And he'll get to that point eventually, but it is a slow process, and we're still at the beginning stages of it.
Mm-hmm. Most people seem to feel that Max has no problem when he wants to ask for something he really wants. Mm-hmm. The question is, how do we get him to respond on demand when we're in a teaching situation? So is it simply a matter of motivation? I mean,
Starting out, it is a matter of motivation. Because exactly what you said, when he really wants something he wants, he has no problem saying it. So he's really motivated to get this thing. So that's what we have to work on. We have to find something that motivates him enough to speak and enough for him to be socially reinforced by us.
So why do most kids not need... I mean, what are most kids' natural motivations to speak?
Typical kids?
Yeah, typical kids.
It's social reinforcement, social motivation to be with. It starts out, with most kids, you got a little kid who wants a baba or his mama. Those are their first words typically. And why? Because this is something motivating. And eventually, they'll start talking because if you look at the majority of children between the ages of 3 and 5 that are speaking, everything that they say is typically a request. So they have a motivation for something, or they have a motivation for someone's attention. And as they get older, it turns into social. So we're doing the same process with him. We're using tangible things paired with social to get eventually where he's just wanting to be with us, wanting to talk to us. What I've got.
Where's my leaves?
There's your carrots. You have to cut them. There you go.
No. Yes, I am.
Oh.
No.
Whoops, let me help you.
No.
Thank you for cutting that carrot for me.
This.
Tomato.
This.
Say that better. Tomato.
Tomato.
There you go. I didn't cut the tomato.
Harry houses.
Look what I've got. This is bread. Look what I've got.
Bread.
Bread.
Hey, Max, what do you think? Max. Hey, Max. Do you like doing this? Hey, Max. Come sit at the table. Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy. Max, look at Daddy. Do you like doing this? Are you happy? Hey, Max. Are you happy? I don't know. I'd rather go run in the corner.
No one's paying attention to me.
Okay.